There comes a moment when the silence you've endured begins to break. Not with noise, but with a gentle shift deep in your spirit. You may not see it yet, but something is happening. You are being remembered. Not just by people, not by chance, but by me. I've watched you walk through seasons where it felt like no one noticed. I saw how you kept going, even when the doors stayed closed. I was there when you held your breath, waiting for something, anything, to move. And now, I want you to hear me clearly. I have not forgotten you. Your name is not lost in the crowd. It is known by the one who shaped the stars, who formed you with purpose, who never looked away. In the unseen places, I have been speaking your name over your future. I have been allaying things you don't even know about yet. Every delay had a reason. Every disappointment was preparing the ground for something greater. You didn't miss it. You weren't left behind. You were being positioned for the moment I step in and say now. This is that moment. You are about to be remembered. Not for fame, not for applause, but because I placed something in you that the world needs. I will cause the right people to see it. I will stir hearts to remember what you've done, what you carry, and who you are. And through it all, I will be the one who lifts your name, not for your glory, but for mine. Because I never waste a life I've chosen. Listen closely now. You're not forgotten. You're not hidden. You are seen, loved, and remembered. And everything I've promised you is still alive. I will make it known in my time. And that time is drawing near. You've wondered if I've overlooked you. You've felt the weight of being unseen, passed over, or quietly forgotten. But I tell you now, I have not forgotten you. I have never removed my eyes from you, not even for a moment. Every step you've taken in silence, every act of kindness that went unnoticed, every prayer you whispered through tears, I saw them all. And I treasured them. You may feel like you've been hidden, but I've only been holding you in a place of preparation, not rejection. I don't forget those I love. I don't turn away from those who remain faithful in the dark. I know your name. I know your heart. I know the dreams you carry that you don't talk about anymore. And just because others didn't see your value, doesn't mean I didn't. I've been watching over you like a gardener watching over you, a seed buried deep in the soil. No one else sees what's happening beneath the surface, but I do. I know when it's time to break the ground. I know when to bring what was hidden into full bloom. This is not the end of your story. This is not a place of being abandoned. This is the place where I begin to lift you. I'm calling your name in the spirit. I'm stirring hearts that will remember you. The delay you felt wasn't denial. It was divine timing. And now that time is coming into fullness. You don't have to make noise to be seen. You don't have to fight for recognition. I remember you. I've written your name where no one can erase it. And I will honor what you've carried quietly, with courage. I will lift what's been faithful in the hidden place. You are not forgotten. You are chosen, and you are remembered. You've been walking through a quiet season, one that has made you question your worth, your direction, and even your place in this world. But I want you to hear this. Your season of silence is ending. What you thought was a delay was my preparation. What you called silence was me working in the background, aligning hearts, opening doors, and clearing paths you didn't even know needed clearing. I never left you in the waiting. I was with you in every moment of stillness, shaping you, refining your spirit, and strengthening your faith. You may have felt overlooked, but I was developing something deep in you, something that could not be rushed. You've grown in ways you can't yet see. The silence wasn't punishment. It was protection. I kept certain things quiet so I could build you up without distraction. I hid you, not because you were unworthy, but because I was preserving you for something greater. And now, that hiding place is shifting into a place of purpose. Get ready. You will feel the change in the air. You will see signs that I am moving. Where there was stillness, there will now be motion. Where there was delay, there will now be momentum. I am turning hearts toward you. I am unlocking things that have been waiting just for you. I am putting your name into places it needs to be heard, not for fame, but for purpose. You are not coming out of this season empty-handed. You're coming out equipped, wiser, stronger, and more aware of my presence. I have used every quiet moment to prepare you for what's next. The silence is ending, and your voice, your gifts, your name, they are about to rise. Not because of who you are alone, but because of who I am in you. I am calling you forward. You thought no one saw the quiet battles you fought. You believed the tears you cried in secret would stay hidden forever. But I saw them all. I saw the nights you stayed faithful when it would have been easier to give up. I saw the days you gave love when you were running on empty. And I did not forget. I do not forget what is done in faith. I do not overlook hearts that remain true even in pain. Every sacrifice, every small act of goodness, every time you chose me over comfort, I remember it. This world doesn't always honor what's unseen. People often forget what they didn't witness. But I am not people. I am the one who sees everything. I honor what no one else knows about. You didn't stay faithful for applause. You stayed because you trusted me. And that trust is what I will bless. That trust is what I will reward. I don't need the world to recognize you before I elevate you. I don't wait for crowds to validate what I've already approved. I am not just watching from a distance. I've been holding you close, waiting for the moment to honor your faithfulness in my perfect time. That moment is near. What you did in private, I will now honor in public. What you sowed in silence, you will reap with joy. You stayed when it was hard, and that matters to me. It matters more than you know. I'm about to turn the page on the chapter of being unnoticed. I am about to raise you up, not for status, but because you've been faithful over little. Now I will trust you with more. Your faith has not been wasted. Your obedience has not gone unseen. I have remembered you, and I am honoring your faithfulness now. You have walked through places where your name was ignored, where your presence was dismissed, and where your voice was overlooked. But I want you to know, I was never silent about you. I have been speaking your name in places your feet haven't yet touched. I have been preparing the hearts of those who will recognize what I placed in you. I have been making room for you, not because you demanded it, but because you waited when it didn't make sense. You don't need to fight for your name to be known. You don't have to push doors open. I open what no one can shut. And when I call someone forward, nothing can stop it. Not rejection, not delay, not misunderstanding. I have called you forward. I am placing your name on the hearts of people you've never met. I'm aligning divine connections, unexpected opportunities, and breakthrough moments that will remind you I never forgot you. You've been faithful when you felt invisible. You've carried purpose even when it looked like nothing was changing. That kind of faith moves me. That kind of heart draws my attention. And now, I'm shifting things on your behalf. I'm bringing your name into places of influence and favor. Not because of ambition, but because of obedience. Not for your glory, but because I want to show my power through the quiet strength you've carried. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are being remembered in the most powerful way. By me. I remember your faith, your perseverance, your love, your quiet hope. I remember everything you've done in trust. And now, I will cause others to remember you too. Not to lift your name above others, but to lift my purpose through you. I have not just remembered your name. I've never stopped speaking it. There is a moment coming that will shift everything. You have waited, prayed, believed, and held on through storms that others didn't even know you were walking through. You've asked me quietly, when will it be my time? And today I speak to your heart. Your time is near. I have not forgotten your labor. I have not ignored your faith. I have watched how you continued forward even when there was no spotlight, even when there was no applause, and even when you felt unseen. I saw it all, and I have written it on my heart. This is not just about a reward. This is about recognition from me. This is about honoring what was real, what was honest, what was done in love, and what was done in trust. You will see how I take what others counted out and lift it up for all to see. Not for vanity, but to prove that I see what man cannot. They may have forgotten your name, but I have engraved it. They may have moved on, but I stayed close. They may have overlooked you, but I am placing you in their path again, and this time, with my hand clearly upon you. Do not fear the rise. I am the one lifting you. I am the one expanding your territory. I am the one placing the weight of favor on you. You won't have to strive for it. You won't have to prove yourself. I've already prepared the way. I've already whispered your name into the ears of those who need to hear it. I've already touched hearts that will open doors for you. What I give, no one can take. What I reveal, no one can hide. What I declare, no one can silence. You are not forgotten. You are not just known. You are remembered. Deeply, intentionally, and powerfully. I have set my eyes on you, and I'm moving everything that needs to shift so that you walk fully in what I've planned. It's not coming, it has begun. You've carried silent hope for so long, wondering if your faith would ever bloom into the fullness I promised. You've whispered prayers through nights of silence and walked paths where it seemed no one noticed your steps. But now, hear me clearly. I have always been near. I have always been watching, listening, working. Every tear, every moment of surrender, every act of love done in quiet obedience has not been forgotten. I have kept account, not to repay you with the world's version of success, but to fulfill something greater. Purpose, healing, restoration, and honor in the places you thought were closed forever. This is not just about a blessing. This is about fulfillment. You are not stepping into something random or unexpected. You are stepping into what I have been shaping for you all along. Your name is not lost in the noise. I have spoken it over and over again in the unseen places. I have declared it over doors that were once shut, over situations that once felt impossible, over hearts that are now ready to receive you. You are about to be remembered, not just by people, but by purpose, by destiny, by everything I've stored up for this moment. Let peace rise in your heart now. the pressure to be seen, to be known, to prove anything. Let it fall away. I know you. I see you. And I am the one lifting you, establishing you, and guiding your steps into what is next. Let joy replace weariness. Let trust rise higher than fear. You have not missed your moment. Your moment is arriving because I have called it forth. Thank you for walking with me. Thank you for believing when it felt hard. Thank you for holding on even when you didn't understand the why. You've honored me in the hidden places, and now I will honor you in the open. Keep moving forward. What I've spoken will come to pass, because my word never returns empty. You are known, you are seen, and you are about to be remembered.